Tales Up by Samma Lynne. Rhapsodized by Persephone.
Emma never asked you to wait up.
Or hold on.
I didn't notice she had fallen behind until I realized I couldn't hear the rustle of her skirts.
Thinking she tripped again.
I turned.
Ready to chide her with a smile.
She hadn't tripped.
She knelt down,
Staring intensely at something on the ground.
Stephen stopped several steps after I did.
And we both stared at her staring.
We could see her in glimpses.
Shadowed.
Each
Time.
A car.
on the...
Ferris wheel.
Passed over the nearest light.
Her lips were pinched in concentration.
And her eyebrows tilted down.
In a sad sort of sympathy.
It was the same sort of look she wore in church.
The sad sympathy was for Christ and his love for the world.
The pinched concentration was for always getting stuck between the two of us and trying to learn anyway. I saw the copper glint of a lost penny before her hand covered it.
A moment later, she returned to her place between us.
The concentration gone from her lips, but the sadness never gone from her eyes.
Stephen must have seen the penny as well.
He grinned at her,
Reaching his hand into his pocket.
And giving it a shake.
A melody of metal jingled in his pocket.
I gotta pick up every shiny I see too,
He said.
Tilting his chin up.
She just laughed, the sound barely louder than the rustle of her skirts.
It drowned out the sound of her painfully careful steps.
We began walking again.
But a breeze of sound caught my attention behind us.
The penny still twinkled on the ground.
Did you even?
She stopped me without a sound.
Shaking her head.
Her hands twisted together.
Until our attentions were caught.
And her whisper then met.
It was Tails Up,
She explained.
Fingers still.
Entwined. She stretched her arms up.
Hands overhead.
She gave a playful twirl.
The hem of her skirt humming.
Light washed over her.
Drawn, as always, to her tan skin.
And the bright scars on her knees and elbows.
No one gets luck from a Tails Up,
She sang as she struggled to stop.
Crashing first into me.
and then Stephen to stop her own momentum.
We
both held her up.
I can't leave them like that.
I reached out, drawing a finger down one of her pale scars.
Some were forged from carelessness.
Some from caring too much.
Don't you need some luck too?
I traced one of them down her arm to her hand.
Emma tilted her head, puzzled.
The girl, steeped in all her superstitions, knew why she did each.
Blow kisses to
In
roadside
case spirits
memorials.
still need love.
Do not say goodbye to someone
They
on the
might
bridge.
cross to death.
Keep an acorn in your
So
pocket.
the protected seed can guard your youth.
I get enough luck from the universe.
She insisted.
Not enough people think about that, so I share what I can.
My fingers entwined in hers.
And she didn't pull away.
Didn't get distracted away by a butterfly
Or
in
a flower
distress.
that needed
Or an
replanting.
old woman requesting help across the street.
I hadn't even picked up the penny, heavy with her lost luck.
We continued down the boardwalk.
Nothing had changed.
Except now I had her hand.
And perhaps she would turn me right side up too.